we thought, why not give a little bit more information about us? So I put out on my story for you guys to give us some questions that we could answer for you, and there was actually quite a lot of questions, so we decided to answer those questions for you guys.
Seems like you're wanting to know a lot, so we got a lot of questions and we're gonna answer them. If you start with that one. That is the most asked question I think that you've gotten so far.
Which is about the Lambo that everyone says was mine, but I would like to clarify that it was not my personal car. That was my business car. Like if you were to go and work at like a delivery place and they give you a vehicle to go and deliver something with, it's not your car you get to take home. So that's the best way I can explain it. To answer another really popular question here about me working with my dad, I had decided that I kind of wanted to try and figure things out for myself. I've always been that way, independent and stubborn, so you can agree to that. Independent.
Oh, the stubborn part.
Anyways, so I just decided to come back to the island and stay here. That was also part that was hard for me. But traveling week on, week off, being away from home, my family, my boyfriend, my friends was difficult, and I'm still really young, so I don't know. You can either view that as in that's a really good opportunity, but also you're missing out on a lot of opportunities like hanging out, making memories with your friends, and that was just at the time more important for me. So I decided to come back here. Because of that, they decided to sell the car because it wasn't being driven or used. So that's why I don't have the Lambo anymore.
Still totally a cool experience.
I sobbed like a little baby when I got that car. I'm grateful for that experience. We're gonna go into the next question. Our favorite cars. What's yours?
Damon's Gated Murcielago. That was the first supercar that he gave me the pleasure of riding in and going for a drive in. And actually, funny story, if you want to get into that quickly, the first time he ever met Damon was me and I were going to Kelowna with them.
Yeah, they were moving there.
They were moving there. They lived in Victoria, BC at the time. Me and I went down there, we drove down. I stayed over at his house, and in the morning, hop in the Mercy, we're going to Kelowna. That was an awesome
5-hour drive.
Yeah.
I think I was probably more nervous.
I think you were. It was a great drive. Thanks, Damon. I appreciate it. I still remember that to this day, even if you don't.
So you've had your favorite car, GT RS. That's what it is. Porsche. I love it. I love that it's like more like race car.
That's my dad's favorite car too.
That's so funny. That would be my daily driver. That would be awesome. The next question that we have is, how do you experience life with a dad who is a big YouTube star? So to answer that question a little bit, at first it was weird because we weren't used to being on camera. We would like go to just the mall or go and do something on the island, and someone would come up and notice him and say hey and want to take a picture, and we thought it was like the coolest thing ever. The social media aspect of that has really benefited me. We got a huge foot in the door. Thanks to him again for that.
Yeah.
I have a platform.
So here's our next question. It's, how long have you been dating? 3 years in May.
May 9th.
May
It's
9th.
3 years. Next question is,
how did we meet?
he met. I added him on Snapchat. Thought he was cute. The island's small, so we kind of had mutual friends. We talked for a couple weeks maybe to start, and then we kind of stopped talking for a little bit.
I don't even remember
And
why.
then I don't remember why either. I was actually living in Victoria with my dad at the time, and
Oh, right,
he
I
was
forgot
living in
about that.
Denai, so we didn't really know how we were gonna get to like hang out or meet in person for the first time. I was missing my friends and I wanted to go back up island, so I ended up moving back
Right,
up
that's what it
island.
was, yeah.
And
That's right, because the first time that we officially met, you came over with Aaliyah and we were in my backyard and had that fire.
And yeah, we started hanging out, and then I actually asked him out. I would go over to his place and I would sit on the bed, like I would just be normal and make myself at home. He'd be sitting on his bed like this.
I'd just be like so shy away
Like,
from you. And like...
decided to go into my relationship with Riley being just me.
Alright, so the next question is, what are your favorite activities to do together? We can both agree that it's food and watching movies. We're both suckers for both those things. We both love trying new foods.
Big foodies.
Big foodies, and we love watching movies together. That's a big thing. Like, we're going to do Avatar tomorrow, and I think I'm a little more pumped up than she is.
I'm more of like a rom-com.
We both enjoy those.
I showed him all of the good rom-coms. He'd never seen Dirty Dancing. The Choice, that's a really good one. You have to stick with it. It seems cheesy.
Well, the first half an hour, it's like, come on. And then you start getting into the meat and potatoes of it, and you're like...
meat and potatoes of it. It was such a dad thing to say. Okay, here's a really good one actually. What are some current goals that you are working to achieve?
Let's say my goals as of right now, to get my own place. That's a big thing that I want to strive towards. I own and not rent. I would really love to grow this channel with you. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, so that's exciting to me. Maintaining good relationships with my friends and family is really important to me.
My current goals are like to grow the YouTube channel a lot more and try and get more content out. It's definitely been a bit of a challenge, but actually doing it and then seeing the final product is really rewarding. Other goals for me, I really need to work on my saving. That's a big one for me for the new year because I'm a shopaholic. I have a shopping addiction, so that's a big goal I'm excited to work on.
To touch on that, bringing up your finances makes me think of one more goal for myself is to continue my investing.
He's good with money. I'm not great with money. Somebody asked what our dream job / profession is. Also, love the first bid. Keep it up. Appreciate that. I don't think I necessarily have like a niche. I don't have one specific thing that I would like to do. I know for sure though, I want to be my own boss one day. That's it. Yours?
I'd have to say mine would probably be something along the lines of real estate. I don't think it would necessarily be a real estate agent, but maybe like a property manager. Owning my own properties and renting them out for passive income. That's pretty much it. So the next question is, what's your guys' favorite place to eat in Nanaimo?
And what else did they say? Their favorite?
And their favorite place is Hung Lan. And yeah, that's a good place to eat. I love it there.
Okay, well, favorite sushi place is Ryu in Nanaimo. Bakery in Ladysmith is unreal. They're not in Nanaimo.
My favorite place would have to be Cactus Club probably for the food. You can always go there and have reliable, good food.
Another one that I feel like we actually both get. What is your height? 5'9".
I am 6'5".
Okay, here's another good one. Where do we see ourselves living in 5 years? I think still preferably Canada. I don't know, somewhere really nice, enjoying life, but I feel stable. That's where I see myself living.
I gotta say, preferably I would like to live somewhere warm, close to a football team, because I love football. So I love Canada and I love where I'm from, I love the island. Also, both of our families live here.
Yeah.
I want to be around my family as long as I can, and so you, right?
Just realized that the past couple of years, I
Yeah.
didn't like them too much before the teenage years, you know? What's your favorite color of the alphabet? How did you two meet and your thoughts on each other? So we already went over how we met. What was your thoughts on me? I want to know that actually.
You weren't what I thought you would be. Not in a bad or good way, just different. And I think you could probably say the same for me because I know we've talked about this before. I had this different idea of you. You were a lot more open and like me than I thought you would be.
Feelings mutual. This is actually fun. So my mom has been best friends with his auntie since they were 11. Yeah, so once I started talking to him through social media, I had told my mom, and my mom was super excited because obviously she knew who he was through her friend. Like what she had heard about Riley, she really, really liked about him. Like the things that you valued in your life isn't normal.
Isn't normal for a person like
trying to meet someone who has the same values as you. You didn't think it'd be that hard, but it can be.
Claire's comment, it's a good one. One thing Riley does you hate that he doesn't know, and the same from you.
Let's say dislike, because there's nothing that I hate about him.
But something that you do that I dislike, it's the grinding for me.
Maybe clarify.
Good point.
It's the grind. It's the grinding for me.
She grinds her teeth in her sleep, and it's like a squeaking noise. She'll be sleeping, I'll be on my phone, and it'll be and I'm like, that can't be good.
One thing that I dislike, every night before I go to
Here we
sleep,
go.
I ask him to spoon me because I just want to be spooned when I'm falling asleep. And he always says, yep, 2 minutes. I wait, check my phone,
Whoa.
It's been 10.
I have to be on my phone, and it's really awkward to try and spoon on your phone.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
Kaylee also asked me, what is your favorite skincare product? And my favorite skincare product right now, moisturizer by Skin Better. It's called Trio. Kaylee also asks, favorite TV show? It was Modern Family.
Totally.
Yeah, Phil is hilarious. He likes Jay. That's all the questions that we have. I feel like we took a long time to answer some of them and short to answer others. And,
totally.
But this was fun. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Like, comment what you want to see from us. If you like this video, share it if you would like.
Yeah. Do a comment, let us know what you're thinking, what we could have done better or worse.
Do all the things we take constructive criticism.
Yeah,
We love it. And you'll see us again soon. Thank you for watching this video.